Well, congratulations. Obviously, a very impressive victory for you tonight. Can't imagine you find much fault in your performance, but how are you feeling after that one?
I'm glad to get the win for my team and everybody back home. Trust me, I'm going to find fault. Yeah, my coaches are going to turn me. We're gonna celebrate for a couple of days, but then afterwards it's going to be right back to business. And it's man, I was I was happy, and then I just remember, oh God, now here comes the criticism. But it's a welcome thing, So, that's awesome. But it's going to be a good time.
Talk to me about your mindset coming in, because this has been a great year for you on the one hand, but you also kind of lost momentum, right? You didn't get the fight. So how has your opinion been of this year for yourself overall, and your feeling coming in tonight?
I believe I discussed this before, in another interview, and this is supposed to be our fourth fight this year. It was the first Matt Brown fight got pushed back because of the first wave of Corona. I think it was pushed back like a little over 3 months or 3 months or so. Then I finally fought Matt Brown, and then there was a bit of a break. We got the fight with Mickey Gall. That didn't go through the last second again. Both those fights were canceled last second. So we had these full training camps, and then it just didn't happen. So, my rookie year in the UFC, typical, you know what I mean? Like, that's my whole career, I guess. Me and my coaches always discuss this. It always seems like it's never the easy road. We always got to kind of climb to get to where we want to get. But, hey, it's the best way to do it. So when we look back at it, it was well-earned.
Fight tonight, obviously you cracked him pretty early. Looked like you had him hurt. Did you think you were going to be able to get him out of there in the first round?
I did, but I didn't want to rush it. And it's something that, again, my coaches were telling me, just be patient, don't force it. And, I got to listen. They're the coaches for a reason. They called it, and I caught him, but I didn't want to push too hard. And then it came in the second. I felt him in the first with that knee, and I felt like I was good in that position, that close. So let me go back to it. And when I got there, it was just it was a wrap.
You slipped on a couple kicks. Do you know what was the issue tonight?
Right away I couldn't find my footing for some reason. I don't know if it was something that with the canvas, or maybe I don't know if I don't know what it was, but it kind of hindered my movement the whole time. I was actually kind of thinking about it, like I can't really push, So sometimes I was waiting a bit because I was very hesitant on my footing, but I got the W. So we just learn from this, and I don't know, maybe get some glue or something to put. I don't know. So figure that out next time.
And not only the W by submission, right? I mean, is there something kind of fun about showing that, hey, like, I'm not just a striker out here too. I got some grappling.
Yeah, I was. I shouldn't be reading some of the stuff on the internet, but it's kind of hard not to. And they're like, "What belt is this guy Baeza? You just take him down. It'll be a wrap." And I'm like, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for over a decade now, so good luck, And I was able to show it off a little bit that I'm more than just a stand-up guy. So.
Do you have a belt in jiu-jitsu, or do you do no-gi?
Yeah, yes, I have I'm more of a no-gi guy, but I have a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Okay. Yeah.
Fair enough. There you go. See, now we've got it done. So listen.
Now you know.
Now you know. Listen, I got to think there's going to be a lot of hype around you after this. I mean, this is two back-to-back great wins for you. You said there's kind of some frustration this year. What do you see next? I mean, do you see a certain name next? Do you see a certain date next? I mean, what makes sense for you next?
I'm not sure about the names or anything like that. I know my coaches want somebody in the top 15. So, hey, more than that's fine with me, But right now, to be honest, with everything that happened this year, we had 4 training camps, and during that time, I lost someone close to me. So I do want to come back and see my family and be with them for a little bit.
Last thing for me, I mean, where would you classify yourself in your career right now, right? I mean, I think you're a hot prospect right now. I think a lot of people are going to look at you that way. Do you still feel prospect, or do you feel like, hey, I already want to be talked about as a contender in the top of the division?
Man, that's a tough one, because a part of me, just wants to get the short-term goal, get that next W. But the long-term goal is to get a title. So who's ever in front of me is in front of me, and it doesn't matter if it's top 15, top 10, bottom 20. And whoever it is what it is. I'm coming after you. Hey, Schmo, I called you out last time.
Who are you training with at MMA Masters in your weight division?
Oh, I know what the answer he's looking for.
Has he made you better, worse?
Let's just, the elephant in the room, Colby Covington. Yeah, he's a good guy, man. I know that everybody's gonna get on him, and all the stuff he's saying, and it's a different person in the gym, and he's only pushed us to get better. So, You know, and I have a bunch of other training partners: Rico Ferentine, Colin Luberts, Michael Lilly. Those guys are all, you know, they're not in the UFC, but they belong in there, and there's a lot of tough guys there. So, you know, I got Cesar Mutante, who just signed with with PFL, and man, he's a badass. So I got all these guys pushing me, and Colby is just another guy who's gonna make us better. So,
How soon do you want to get back in the octagon?
Man, again, I don't. My job is to fight. So whenever they call me, I do my thing.
Great victory.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.